Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Dee-Licious Kitchen. It's your girl Dee. Today on the menu, lemon pepper Cornish hen with vegetable shrimp fried rice. Stay tuned. Okay, let's get started with our ingredient. Right there I have 4 Cornish hen, and I'm going to be using some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to be using some black pepper, some lemon pepper seasoning, some garlic powder, some paprika, some parsley flakes, some honey, thyme, and lemon. And of course, you can use any seasoning of your choice. That's just what I'm using for this particular recipe. All right, come along with me as I proceed to add some flavor to these Cornish hens. Okay, right there, I'm squeezing the juice of a half a lemon, trying to get those seeds out of there. And then I'm going to go ahead and proceed and use some extra virgin olive oil. And I love this brand here. It has a nice flavor. I just love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with some thyme. If you have fresh thymes, that's preferable. But I don't have any thyme, so I'm going to use some dry thyme. And right there, I'm just using some black pepper. Excuse the hand in the background. I apologize. And right there, I'm using some lemon pepper seasoning. Right there. And then we're going to go ahead with some garlic powder. And be careful, that lemon pepper seasoning that I'm using, it has salt already in it. So if you're using any other seasoning with salt, be wary. You don't want to over salt or put too much salt into your dish. Right there, I'm just using some paprika, and previous to that was some garlic. And right there is just a little bit of parsley. So once that's done, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the same exact thing to the opposite side. All right, I'm going to go ahead and speed this video up because I'm doing the same exact things on the back side that I did to the front side. So there you have it. I'm going to make sure all of my Cornish hen is nicely seasoned. Then I'm going to put it in the fridge for a few hours, or you can do it overnight. Okay, here I have my simple glaze that I'm making. Nothing fancy, just a little bit of fresh lemon juice. And then we're going to add some honey. We're going to add some, some onion powder. We're going to add some lemon pepper seasoning and some garlic. And then we're going to go about our day. So there you have it. Okay, so right here I have my Cornish hen that's been marinating in the refrigerator for maybe about 3 to 4 hours. I'm going to put it in my roasting pan, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and I am going to put it on 350. Right here I'm just going to place the Cornish hen in my roasting pan. As you can see right here, my roasting pan, that's usually what I use for one whole turkey. So you can kind of gauge, you know, these Cornish hen are really small. They're not going to take as long or, you know, as much time as a huge turkey would. So right there, I'm just adding the remaining marinade onto the Cornish hen because, you know, we like flavor. Flavor is good. Okay. So there's all that flavor right there that it's going to roast in the oven with. All right now, so once I have all of the remaining marinade onto the Cornish hen, I'm going to go ahead and use half of the glaze that I made, and I'm going to add it. I'm going to brush it onto the chicken. Okay, I'm trying to get every little bit of that marinade. We don't waste nothing, okay? We're going to get all that flavor onto those Cornish hens. But of course, I am going to use the glaze, the lemon pepper glaze, the honey lemon pepper glaze that I made, and I'm going to use about half of it at this point. As you can see, some of my seasoning is falling off, but don't worry because it marinated and that seasoning is inside there. So no worries. Trust me, no worries. And I'm going to cover this, place it in the oven, and halfway through the cooking process, I'm going to take the cover off, and then I am going to add the remainder of my glaze. As you can see, right there, this is halfway through the quick cooking process. I am going to remove the lid. As you can see, it's looking nice. Okay, I had one of my kids help me with the camera work there, so please forgive. And right there, I'm just adding the remainder of the lemon pepper glaze that I make because, of course, this is lemon pepper Cornish hen. So we want that lemon pepper to shine through. So right there, I'm just adding the remainder of the lemon pepper glaze. And I'm going to place it back in the oven and continue to let it cook. And I want it to develop a nice color. Okay, so I didn't achieve the perfectly even golden brown color that I was looking for, but nonetheless, the flavor was there. Yes, trust me, the flavor was there. The lemon pepper came through. It was delicious. And sometimes you don't always get the look you're going for, but as long as the flavor's there, that's all that matters. And right here, I'm going to start with my rice. Okay, so you want to start with the day-old rice in the pan. I already placed some olive oil into the pan, and I placed some plain white rice, and right there I'm just adding some liquid amino, and you can use soy sauce or low sodium soy sauce. If you have any of those available, you'll get the same results. Right there I'm just adding a little bit of oyster sauce. And we're gonna give that a quick stir. Some sesame oil. You wanna be real light-handed with the sesame oil because it can overpower a dish. So a little bit of sesame oil, some fish sauce. That is another item you want to be real careful with. And we're gonna give it a quick stir, make sure everything is well incorporated, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. And I did a lot of pre-prepping before I started making this rice. So of course, before you start making this rice, you want to scramble your eggs, you want to saute your shrimp, you want to saute your vegetables and your onions. So right there, I'm just making sure everything is nicely coated. As you can see, right there, I'm adding my sauteed onions, my scrambled egg. We're gonna give those a quick stir. Make sure all the flavors are coming together. And this is on a low to medium heat. You wanna keep stirring because you don't want it to start sticking. Even though I'm using a non-stick pan, but you know, non-stick doesn't always mean it won't stick. Right there I have some shrimp with some mixed vegetables that was previously seasoned and sauteed in a separate pan. And right here I'm just going to give it a quick stir. This, by the way, is my family's favorite. I can't say favorite enough, but favorite fried rices. So yeah. This is a hit in my house all the time. And you don't always have to stick to shrimp. You can add chicken if you like. You can add some roasted pork. You can add some beef. You can add all three if you like. So I'm giving everything a nice stir. It's coming together lovely. Nothing is sticking. And of course, if you have a wok, you know, of course, that's the way to go. But I don't have a wok. So this is how I'm doing it. All right, just give me a little close-up right there. Sorry for my camera work. Still working on that. But I wanted to give you a good look at the rice. Okay, at this point, my rice is pretty much finished at this point. If I had some bean sprouts, I would have added those around this time, but I did not have any bean sprouts, so I didn't let that stop me, of course, but you can add bean sprouts. I did have some spring onions or scallions, however you refer to them, so I did add those towards the end. But there you have it, my fried rice. Okay, so here I have it plated, my lemon pepper Cornish hen with my shrimp vegetable fried rice. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye. Hit that like button.